gentlemen, how y'all doing? Welcome. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Monday, October 13th. Happy Columbus Day, happy Indigenous Peoples Day, happy whatever you celebrate. We'll get to that in a little bit. As this is a gorgeous Monday, and we have wonderful guests here today. We are going to talk about the Clay County Health Department and their hospice program and the hospice volunteers and how you can help those folks out and help out all kinds of people, I guess, right?
I hope so, yeah.
Shirley Acree is here along with Cheryl McCarty, and we're going to talk about different ways that you can get involved and help out with their efforts and the efforts of the health department. It's a way to help your community without having to do too much, right?
Correct.
All right, there you go. Unless you want to do a lot, they will accept assistance. That's for sure. What is going on in and around our area today? Here on Monday, October 13th. Actually, there is not too much. I'm running this today and tomorrow because, well, actually, I got a new show for tomorrow, but I've got events for today and tomorrow because there weren't very many events today and tomorrow. Blood drive here on Monday the 13th. It is at the St. Mary of the Assumption Catholic Church over in St. Marie. That's north of Olney, up toward Robinson, Oblong area. At the Parish Center, the Red Cross Blood Drive. If you'd like an appointment, like I said, it is a Red Cross drive. If you like an appointment, give them a call at 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 733-2767, or you can visit redcrossblood.org. And when you do that, when you go to redcrossblood.org, go down there and go into the Rapid Pass area. That'll save you 10, 15, 20 minutes in part of the donation process. It's the easiest thing to do. Okay, and I am hated for this. And I do not mean to violate anyone's HIPAA, but I only ask because I do so myself. Do you ladies, have you donated blood before?
I donate blood regularly.
And would you? And do you still, either of you? I mean, I used to. I can't do it anymore because they've got me on so many medicines to just keep me upright.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. Like, do you still?
I know because I have low iron now.
Well, you see, isn't that something? As you get older, these doggone things keep popping up, and you just never expect them. But yeah, I've donated like 17 gallons of blood or some crazy number. It's the easiest thing to do, though, in the world, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Does it hurt? I'm not going to say it hurts too much. A little.
A prick.
It's just a pinprick right there, and yeah. So yeah, if you're ask us. We'll tell you all about how easy it is and how many people does it help.
I have no idea what the number is.
I think that what I've been told is that one donation helps at least 3 different people because they take 3 different products out of the blood.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So there you go, folks. Do your finest and donate blood if you have the opportunity to. Again, that's at the St. Mary of the Assumption Catholic Church in St. Marie from 2 to 6 today, 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. How about on Tuesday, October 14th? Now, this one I bet you ladies do know about. It's a flu shot clinic up at the Louisville Farm Bureau building. It'll be at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. It's the Clay County Health Department administering flu shots from 10 to 11. No appointment is needed. Please bring your Medicare Part B card, HMO, Medicaid, whatever, or your regular insurance card. And if uninsured, underinsured, or your insurance is out of network, you may get a little bit of a fee. But for the most part, you won't get too much. How big does that fee get? It's probably pretty small, isn't it?
It is fairly small. I don't know what it is. I don't do the billing, so
yeah.
I can't give you an exact number.
So you're saying it's less than like $1,000?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, see, there you go, folks.
It's a bargain.
It's a bargain at any price. And that's the thing. You get your flu shot, it keeps if you do get the flu, which you might, still get the flu. If you do get the flu, it keeps it from being that 2-week killer type of thing.
Right. Right.
And the flu is a nasty business. All right, I asked you about blood drives. I may as well ask you about flu. Have you had your shots yet?
I have not had my shot yet,
See,
but I am
Shirley,
getting
you're
it.
like me. I just feel terrible that I don't have my shot yet. We're due, aren't we?
We are due. So I always get my flu shot in October, but I wait till towards the end of it because I want it to last as
See,
far into the flu season as
Is
we
that
can
safe
go.
for you, Cheryl?
Yes.
Have you got yours? Okay, well,
Yes.
that's certainly fun.
I'm a Halloween day kind of girl.
At least you make yourself a date.
I do.
There you go. That makes a ton of sense. So you can do that, folks, or you can get your flu shot tomorrow at the Louisville Farm Bureau building. What's that? Just across the street there from Salt and Strings. So if you want more information, give them a call at the health department at 662-4406 or 1-800-544-4406. What else going on today, folks? It is October 13th, National Yorkshire Pudding Day. This makes no sense to me, but this honors the traditional English dish brought over by the immigrants, Yorkshire pudding. Now, looking at that plate, ladies, which one is the Yorkshire pudding? This makes no sense at all. What is the Yorkshire pudding on that plate?
I think it is the
It's
meat.
the meat.
There's goo inside those little pastries.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
the Yorkshire.
okay.
The pastries is the Yorkshire pudding.
Okay.
It really makes no sense. Not to be confused with a dessert, Yorkshire pudding is a traditional English dish similar to a popover. Yorkshire is made from a batter, usually served with roast meat and gravy. Cooks in the north of England devised a means of using the fat that dripped into the dripping pans. They created a batter pudding while the meat roasted in the oven. And then in 1737, one such cook published a recipe called for a dripping pudding, which I got to tell you, that doesn't sound terrifically healthy or tasty. I have had Yorkshire pudding on Christmas Day in England. It probably looked a little bit like that one too. So that's basically what the thing is. Yeah, but it is the batter stuff there. It was confusing, but that's what it is.
Did you like it?
Oh yeah. You can't go wrong with it. It's like the croissant type of. It's like phyllo dough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's high quality stuff right there. Yeah, wonderful. That'll get you anything. So yeah, happy Yorkshire Pudding Day. Let's see, why is Yorkshire Pudding Day it really doesn't. This doesn't tell me. The National Day calendar continues researching the origins of this savory food holiday. I really doubt that they're doing too much research on that. Who knows? But this one's a big one. The next one is a big one. Also today, October 13th, the United States Navy observes its birthday. Happy 250th birthday to the Navy, formed on October 13th, 1775. Today is their 250th birthday. The U.S. Navy Naval Warfare Service Branch and one of the 7 uniformed service of the United States, of course. It's currently the largest, most powerful Navy in the world with the highest combined battle fleet tonnage. The service, how many people do you think are serving on active duty? This is a good question. I'm going to give you 100,000 either direction. I'll give you 50,000 either direction. I didn't tell you, by the way, that I was going to ask trivia questions, did I?
You did not. You did not.
Cheryl
want
knew it. Cheryl knew that I asked stuff. How many people do you think serve active duty in the United States Navy? Just make a guess.
300,000.
How about you, Cheryl?
750,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the big brain on Shirley. 341,000. How about that? You're within the range. Yeah, 340,000 personnel on active duty and more than 70,000 in the Naval Reserve. So you were getting closer to it, Cheryl, if we counted the Naval Reserve. Throughout the Revolutionary War, of course, the Navy's importance grew, and today the U.S. Navy maintains 40 naval bases all across the country, including the world's largest naval station, Norfolk, in Norfolk, Virginia. I drive by it probably about once or twice a year. Below the sea, of course, submarines became the Navy during World War II, while experiments began in the late 1800s, and during the Civil War, they didn't become a large part of the Navy until later on. On October 13th, 1775, the Continental Congress authorized the first American naval force that thus began the long and prestigious heritage of the U.S. Navy. Between 1922 and 1972, the Navy celebrated its birthday on October 27th, the date of Theodore Roosevelt's birth. But then they changed it back just because Theodore Roosevelt probably had been passed away for a while, so didn't feel like doing it anymore. So there you go. They changed it back to the October 13th that we know and love. What else going on October 13th? Of course, you're probably not in school today, children. That's why you're watching me right now at 9 a.m. on Monday morning, because this is the second Monday in October. It is, of course, Columbus Day. It's a federal holiday in the U.S., observed on the second Monday of October. This day commemorates the arrival of Christopher Columbus in the Americas on October 12th, 1492. While historically celebrated as the discovery of the Americas, the holiday's modern observance is a bit more complex and subject to debate. How old was Christopher Columbus when he died? He died in 1506. How old do you think he was when he died? See, I figured he'd be older than this.
I'll let you go first. No guess?
I'd say he was probably just in his 40s, maybe,
Mid-50s.
mid-50s.
55 years old. I didn't give you a chance. You were going to say.
I was going to guess in the 30s.
Oh, really? Yeah. He was 55 years old. His objective was to find a western sea route to Asia, and it didn't work out, as he got about halfway there, or didn't even get halfway there, trying to find the western. It's a historical fact. He was not the first European to reach the Americas. That was Leif Erikson, credited with landing in North America around 1000 AD, 500 years before Columbus, but that was not terrifically well documented. You got to write stuff down, folks, or people are going to forget it. Here are the state holidays that are observed on the second Monday in October. As I mentioned, there is an Indigenous Peoples Day as well as Columbus Day. If you're in Nebraska and Pennsylvania, you get both of them. So there you go. I don't know why the other states are skipping out on that. They must have their own holidays that they're going to do on some days. I pick different days. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Who knows what they're all doing? What do you want to see on TV? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have high school volleyball for you. It's the Newton Lady Eagles at the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. That'll be on Wabash Catch TV Channel 100. Also at 6 p.m. on Channel 99, the Edwards County Lady Lions at the Fairfield Lady Mules. Those are four pretty doggone good volleyball teams, and you ought to check at least one of those matches out, because it's going to be a good night of volleyball. Major League Baseball tonight, it's Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. The Toronto Blue Jays hosting. All right, I'm shooting this on Friday, so I can't say for sure, but I'm going to guess that they're hosting Detroit in Toronto. That'll be at 3:08 p.m. and first pitch. And the NLCS is tonight as well, and it's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. All right, I don't know for sure who's in that either, but I'm going to say that it's the Los Angeles Dodgers at Milwaukee. So we're hoping for Milwaukee to win Saturday night. At least I'm hoping. Either of you Cubs fans? No. Cheryl says no. You're a Cardinal fan, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty fiercely, I can tell. Yeah, you don't appear to care.
Our household is a Cubs fan.
Oh, so I'm in trouble again with you, Shirley. I'm in trouble. This woman is going to get up and leave the room. I know it's coming. All right, since you're sitting right here, is it you or is it the household?
Yeah, it's mostly my husband.
Okay, well.
I enjoy watching it, but.
So who do you think's going to win Saturday? You going to watch the game Saturday night?
I'm going to root for the Cubs.
You're going to root for the Cubs. That's what you say, but who's going to win?
Well,
I don't care who you root for. I want to know who you're picking to win.
The Cubs.
All right, she's picking the Cubs to win. She might be right. Either way, the game one is on Monday night, and that's if it's the Cubs, it'll be in Los Angeles. If it's the Brewers, it will be in Milwaukee. NFL football tonight. 2 games for you on Monday Night Football at 6:15. Buffalo Bills or Atlanta. That's on ESPN Channel 360, and the Bears at 7:15. See, now you're going to be rooting for that one more than the Cubs, I'll bet.
Yeah.
If he's a Cubs fan, he's more of a Bears fan.
He's a Bears fan,
Yeah,
too.
there you go. That's poor guy. That's I feel bad for him. The Bears are playing the Washington Commanders. That'll be on ABC at 7:15 on Monday night. We're going to have some fun here as joined here by Shirley Acree and Cheryl McCarty. We're going to talk about how you can help the Clay County Health Department hospice volunteers. We'll be back right after these. Please do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Cats TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay.
Cheryl's been on the show before, and she's wise to my ways. She knows that I don't try to catch people talking. I make sure that whenever I start talking, that you get drowned out. Like before you, I know because Cheryl's over there cussing up a storm. She's really on it. She is over there really going crazy. But welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Joined here today by Cheryl McCarty over there here and Shirley Acree here. They are with the Clay County Health Department, and we're going to talk today about the hospice and how that all works. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
For being
Thanks
here.
for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here. Okay. I was sitting in my office about 3-4 how long ago? 4 or 5 weeks ago, whenever I got your email. And Shirley says, "We got this going on." And I said, "All right." I said back, "Okay, tell me what it is," because I have no idea. I had no idea that this program even existed. Tell me a little bit about what is going on with the Clay County Health Department.
Okay. So we have a Clay County Hospice Foundation, and they are a group of people that help us have money to sponsor different things in our community for our hospice patients. So we have a group of volunteers that do wonderful work for our hospice patients. If they want, a hospice patient might just want to visit, and they chit-chat with them or socialize in whatever they like to do. And then we also do, the ladies make beautiful quilts, absolutely beautiful, just small lap throws.
I'm certain that those quilts. We'll show some of the quilts here a little bit as that the volunteers have put together, as well as that you guys presumably have people donate to you as well, right? The quilts. Does anybody donate? No.
We've
No,
had fabric donated.
Fabric
Yeah.
donated. Okay. But when you're talking about how big of a program are we talking about? I didn't know the Clay County Hospice facilitated. Pardon me. The Clay County Health Department facilitated the hospice. Tell me how that works.
Yeah, so we have a home care program, and the home care program includes home health and hospice.
Okay.
So that's where our hospice comes from. It's just
Okay.
it's just a department within the department.
Okay. How many people? What's the typical number of? Now, is it all of Clay County, just Flora, or what?
No, we cover 7 counties.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I always miss one, so I have to cheat. We cover Clay, Edwards, Effingham, Jasper, Marion, Richland, Wabash, and Wayne.
Oh, you're all over the place.
Yeah, we really are.
How many folks are typically? Well, what is? I guess I don't know how many. What percentage of a population is in need of hospice care at any one time? When you're talking those 7 counties, you're looking at probably about 150,000 people total, maybe thereabout.
Probably.
Yeah, something like that. How are you folks aren't the health departments in those counties are not the only hospice providers, correct?
Correct.
Or
Correct. There's other providers for hospice services, and every person has their choice. They can
Right.
choose us or choose another agency.
Right. How many folks are you helping each, like at any particular time, or maybe over the course of a year? Do you know?
Any particular time, we've got somewhere between 5 and 15, as high as 20 on patient load at that
really?
time. Mm-hmm.
At what point do you become? Do you need help from other services? I mean, when would you be overloaded? 20? 25?
20's busy. We are busy. We are busy with the census of 20. Yeah.
And let's just tell folks a little bit about what hospice care is and what it entails. It can entail just a couple hours a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the way up to 24-hour day service, right, or something like that.
Well, we don't provide 24-hour day service, but we're certainly there available to help out 24 hours a day.
Right.
We always have a nurse on call 24 hours a day. So whether it's during the workday or after hours, we're always there to help out. But we come into the home, and we also have patients like in the long-term care facilities and the
Right.
assisted living facilities, SILA homes. So if they have a terminal diagnosis and qualify for those services, then we're there to help out.
When you're talking about the long-term assistance facilities, are you talking? I guess I'm not clear on what level of assistance would require hospice care. Like somebody in a nursing home, they have hospice people already there, right?
No, they don't have hospice.
They don't?
No. They have nurses, CNAs, all those folks that take care of their routine daily needs. But then the hospice care itself, we can come in and help out with. And it's just extra people, nurses, CNAs, to provide extra. Because when you're in the last days of life,
Yeah.
a little extra help is nice.
Do we? I know that I've watch television or read. Is this what terminology are we using for the last days of life? Are we calling it transition? Are we calling it, what do we call, are these people are dying? I know it's pretty, we can be pretty straightforward.
We can, yep.
These people, I mean, once hospice is called in, everybody knows it's, you're on the clock, basically.
Yeah.
But there are people that have lived on hospice for months and months.
Months and months, even over a year.
Yeah.
We've had patients on caseload for over a year,
Yeah.
and that's perfectly fine. Typically, the diagnosis that they have, the terminal diagnosis, is at this stage of
Yeah.
that diagnosis, they're expected to live 6 months or less.
Oh, I see.
So,
Like Jimmy Carter.
But
Jimmy Carter went for a year and a half
exactly.
on hospice care.
Exactly. Because nobody has a timestamp on it.
Well, no.
Like, this was the date. We didn't write it on the calendar.
If you could, wow, that'd be some pretty impressive estate planning right there.
It would be. It would be.
Now, Cheryl, how did you get involved into all this? You're a volunteer, right?
Yes. When I moved back to Florida in 2010, my father had just passed away, and my mother had worked with the hospice volunteers. And of course, she had trouble going back to hospice right away. And she asked me at one point if I would go with her, that it would make her more comfortable.
Yeah.
And I got hooked.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. So it's been 15 years.
After hospice had helped your
Yes.
father, you realized what quality of program it
Yes.
was, huh?
Yes.
No kidding. How long did it take for you to start volunteering and helping out just immediately? Whenever I started helping out at bingo when I was with the Elks many years ago, I worked about once a week or once a month, and then before I cranked it up to like once every week or something like that. How long? What was?
Well, there's some training involved.
Yeah.
We had I think it was a one-day training. Then the coordinators are really good. I've been with several different coordinators over the years.
Yeah.
But they're really good to wait until you're comfortable
Yeah.
with because it can be pretty, it can be emotional, it can be stressful. But and you don't always know what you're walking into.
Yeah, I would think that's what throws me. I would have no idea.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty clearly putting it across that I'm confused about the whole deal. Shirley will help me out. You're the coordinator that she's talking about to make sure
I am the
everybody's training
hospice
is all
volunteer
right.
coordinator.
We're
yeah.
going to talk a little bit more about the hospice volunteer program here at the Clay County Health Department, in addition to all those other counties as well. And again, we didn't even talk about the raffle. You want to talk about the raffle?
Yeah.
We'll do that in just a minute. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, back in a sec.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Hello, I'm Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywhite, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacy, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cash TV. We're having some fun here with Shirley Acree along with Cheryl McCarty, even though we're talking about impending death.
We are. It comes to us all.
It comes
Yes,
to
it
us
does.
all. So we may
avoidance.
as well look at it in the best possible light. We are, though, that was a bad joke that just ran through me. I'm going to go ahead. We are speeding the process along with a meat raffle. That's not nice at all. I had a cheeseburger for lunch today. Tell me about the meat raffle. What's going on, Shirley?
So we are going to do a meat raffle, or we're currently doing a meat raffle, selling tickets, $10 per ticket.
Okay.
There will be two prizes. First prize will be $250 for a certificate of the winner's choice, whether it's at Blair's Slaughterhouse or at Salt and Strings, both here in Louisville.
Okay.
And then second prize is $200 for the same thing. They get a certificate and they get their pick.
And you can choose either one.
Either one.
Oh, wow. And the drawing will be held, what is that? What's the occasion of October 29th? That's just
October
the middle
29th
of,
is our
middle of the
next
week.
volunteer meeting.
Oh,
So we'll
okay.
just do it when all the ladies are together.
Oh, well, now that's handy. So what are we raising the funds for? You mentioned earlier this is to help the hospice, but how? Are we buying new bingo equipment? Are we buying, what are we doing? What are we doing? What do you use with the funds?
It is absolutely random. We have purchased like window air conditioner units for folks that are in the middle of the summer. It's blazing hot, and there's air conditioning either isn't working well or they just don't have any, and so it brings comfort. So we've done that. We have purchased extra medical equipment that just makes life a little easier, because maybe they've got a setup of a particular piece of equipment in the bedroom, but they'd really like some in the living room.
Right.
So we've done that, and it's not covered with insurance, so that's where those funds come in handy.
Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, trying to wade through, especially at that difficult part of life, it must be tremendously tough to wade through the insurance and what the folks are dealing with.
Yeah.
Now folks are faced, well, let's get back to this before I get farther into that. Where can I buy the tickets?
You can buy the tickets at the health department, so just come on up to the health department. We will sell them to you at the front door, or you can get them through the drive-through when we have our drive-through flu clinic on Wednesday through the end of the month. We will be happy to run them
looky
out to
there.
the car.
I was ready for that.
Look at you go.
Hey, I'm a little busy as a beaver. October 15th, so you'll have the drive-through clinics at the health department here in Clay County on the 15th, 22nd, every Wednesday it appears, right?
Yep, through the end of the month.
You guys are out there for 7 hours a day, or just for the drive-through clinic?
Yeah.
You're out there the whole day?
The whole day.
Wow.
And they're steady busy all day long.
See, now that's what I should have done Wednesday. Now, you didn't do the drive-through clinic last Wednesday when we had the issue, right?
You mean with the roof?
Yes.
That was actually on Monday night, but we did do the drive-through clinic on Wednesday. Business as usual.
I messed up. I stopped in there on the wrong day. That's what happens when you're trying to get ahead and you all of a sudden fall behind. You see the other flu outreach clinics, like I said, the October 16th. Or 14th, pardon me, is here. That's Tuesday at the Louisville Farm Bureau, and then on Wednesday at the Clay City Bank. You're all over the place.
We are.
Going to, you go up to Ingraham, you going to Clay City?
Yeah,
I don't see Clay City on there.
It's at the
Clay
bottom.
City, the very last one.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we'll be at Clay City also.
I was thinking Clay City banks are everywhere.
They are more than in just Clay City, aren't they?
Yeah. And these will be available at any of those places, right?
Yep. I'd be more than happy to.
Or is there a limit that I can buy?
You can buy as many as you want.
There's no, so we're going to keep selling tickets. There's no limit on the tickets.
No.
All right. Well, no, we're not. It's not one of those because we want to raise more money.
Right.
May I add something
You
about
may
the
add
money?
whatever you like.
The volunteers also have access, can be reimbursed for things that we do for the patients. I had a lady that loved strawberry milkshakes. And every time I went to see her, I would take her a strawberry milkshake.
Did she require particular Dairy Queen strawberry?
No, she didn't.
Fat Sam's?
No, she didn't make any request as long as it was a nice strawberry milkshake.
Well, good for her. And the
They would reimburse
the
me, yes.
reimbursement. Well, that's wonderful. Now tell me, Cheryl, you're volunteer for it. How often do you meet with patients, or do you meet with patients?
Right now, I don't have anyone.
But have you?
I have, yes. Not as many as some of the other volunteers because I worked full-time until just recently. I'm excited to get into it more now. But usually, because I was trying to work it in with work once a week,
Yeah.
it kind of depends on what they need, what the family needs, because, we try to do things for the family too.
Sure.
I stayed with a lady one day so her husband could go to Walmart.
Oh, well, no, that's handy.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about, tell me about the sense of satisfaction that this must bring.
I think we all have an inner need to help.
Yeah.
And it's just one way that we can help where it's really needed.
Right.
And I think if people were more open to hospice, because a lot of people don't want someone else in their home. I know with
kidding.
my parents, both my parents, it was just wonderful having them come.
Well, see, now that with my father, we had hospice. Well, this was 25 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but we had hospice, and they would come in once every day or two, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just a blessing. The work. Is there a stigma you think that she mentions? Folks afraid to have hospice in their home, you think, Shirley?
I think they're afraid of of what they think the definition of hospice is.
Yeah.
And it's the end of life.
Yeah.
Some aren't ready.
Well,
They're just not ready.
yeah.
Even though they've got the diagnosis and their condition is declining, it's getting harder at home. But yeah.
That's the thing. I think people, you say they a little scared of the word. I think when and maybe you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think people think whenever they say, well, hospice is called in, they think that, oh heavens, this is like the comfort room situation, and it really isn't, is it?
No, that is never our goal. We want to build a rapport with the family, with the patient, so
Yeah.
then when they need something, they make a phone call to us, and we're there, and they know that I'm going to bring them relief, comfort, whatever they need.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I tell you what, let's take a quick break. We'll talk a little bit more about that side of it, how folks can contact you guys, and the process of maybe setting up, figured out when you might need the assistance, right? We'll do that when we return here with Shirley Acree along with Cheryl McCarty. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after this.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We are talking here with Shirley Acree as well as Cheryl McCarty about the Clay County Health Department and the hospice volunteers. We were talking before our last break about how do folks determine, how is it determined if you guys need to be called in? What happens? What's the process?
Typically, a doctor is the one that's going to initiate the process because they're the ones that are seeing that decline. Sometimes a patient will call us and say, hey, I think mom or dad really needs hospice services. So then we move backwards to the doctor because the doctor has to give us an order, has to say that they have that terminal diagnosis that has a life expectancy of 6 months or less.
So it is
that's
somebody,
where we start.
It is a patient of some kind with a 6-month terminal.
Yes.
And that's when, what is the process of determining their needs?
Once we say that we're going to come out and we're going to get hospice initiated, no matter where they live, whether that's the nursing facility or home, assisted living, a nurse goes out, they do a full comprehensive assessment, and they figure out what that patient needs. We put a plan of care together. And
that can vary from very little to quite a bit, can't it?
It can.
To what extent will the hospice care cover? I mean, how I guess I don't know. I mean, cooking and cleaning or what? What are we doing?
We don't do the cooking and the cleaning, but we can provide.
That's like social services.
It's more like Addis, agencies like that come in and they do those routine
laundry and stuff.
Yes.
You're not doing that.
No. So we have services of skilled nursing, medical social worker, CNA, pastoral, and volunteers.
Oh, really?
Those are the 5 different areas that we will provide coverage for.
Okay. How do we get more volunteers? Are you looking for more volunteers?
We're not actively looking for volunteers now. If somebody wanted to come by and say, I really want to do this, I'm never going to turn anybody down. But we've always, if we had more, could we do more?
Sure.
Well, I mean,
that's the question. That's the big question. I mean, if you have, and now granted, like we already talked about, there are other places providing these services as well. But if one is maybe preferred to another, you would have the potential for more people. I'd rather be treated by Clay County Hospital or something, or Clay County Health Department versus some other fly-by-night. Fly-by-night's the wrong word. Some other service. maybe, right?
Right.
It all makes sense. It all comes clear. Not really. I thought we were looking for more volunteers. We're not looking for more volunteers?
I'm not actively looking for more volunteers, but like I said, if somebody wanted to come in and say, I want to do this, then we could do more. Like some of the projects that the ladies have made, they make the quilts.
Yeah.
So the Hospice Foundation funds go to supply all of the materials that they need to do that. But then they also take treats out to the cancer center in Flora one time a month. If we had more volunteers, could we do that more often? Sure.
Sure.
Could we do other things? Sure.
What's your favorite part of being a volunteer, Cheryl?
I think it's the visits.
Really?
Yes. Now, I enjoy our group. We work well together. Two of us put the quilts together, and two the others bind them. We do work well together, but the sense of being able to give back by seeing the patients, and they are so appreciative.
That's the thing. We mentioned it a little bit ago about your satisfaction, the sense of satisfaction that I'm sure you all receive. The patients, I can only imagine, knowing in my own family how we appreciated the work of the hospice people. I can only imagine that the patients you deal with are just happy to see you.
They are. It's not for everyone. There are people who can't handle that situation, and that's understandable.
Some people don't like like you say, some people don't like other people in their homes.
Yes.
Wow. I don't know why. Come on in, help me out. That's the thing. I'd be all for it. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to show some of the wonderful work that the volunteers have done, as well as come back and talk a little bit more about this raffle and wrap things up here with Shirley Acree and Cheryl McCarty with the Clay County Health Department Hospice Volunteers, and we'll do that right after these words. Do please stick around.
This is Christy inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hey folks, welcome back. Here's what we're talking about with these ladies, with Shirley and Cheryl. This is meat raffle. The drawing will be held October 29th. Tickets will be on sale. Tickets are on sale at the Clay County Health Department. It's for $250 and a $200 certificate. Your choice from either Blair's Slaughtering and Processing or Salt and Strings. You're also going to be selling these elsewhere, correct? The tickets? Where are we selling them?
We will have a booth set up at the Louisville Folk Festival.
Okay.
On the 25th. And then we can also sell them during our flu clinics, at that drive-through flu clinic.
The drive-through flu clinics,
back
which
door,
you
every
which you
Wednesday.
see every Wednesday you see there
In
on the
October.
right hand, the left hand side, all those. And by the way, before I get away and before we show the wonderful work that your volunteers do, quilts for the patients. Tell me about the adult dental clinics. That's coming up.
That is coming up, and it's just for adults 20 years and older. They have to meet a financial guideline. There's some paperwork that needs to be done beforehand, so just show up a little bit early, get that paperwork done, and you can have your teeth checked out. And
October
cleaned.
20th from 9 to 3. That's a Monday.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing that's, speaking of making sure that people are in comfort, if your teeth get out of whack, yeah, that'd be just a terrible, that'd be a terrible feeling. Oh, I'm terminal, I'm 6 months away. My teeth stink too.
Actually, people can die from dental disease.
Well, I know it. That's the thing. Okay, now before we show these quilts, I want to make sure that folks realize, hey, these aren't the prizes, right?
Right.
These aren't the prizes. This is some of the wonderful work that the volunteers do for some of the patients. Now tell me about the quilts. How'd you guys? When did y'all start making quilts for the patients?
Well, previously, one of the ladies group at one of the churches in Xenia had made tie quilts, which are put together with threads instead of stitching.
Okay.
And they disbanded and quit making them. And someone brought it up at one of the meetings that, it'd still be nice to give each patient a quilt when they entered hospice care, because they tend to be cold as we get older and our circulation is not as good. We're cold. And also, they needed to be a size that they could handle, because as they get closer, they get weaker, and a big quilt is hard for them to handle. And
so these
our
are basically
coordinator
like
at the time,
throws then, I guess, right?
They're smaller. They're like a lap quilt.
Yeah.
But they cover them, the top of them too, if they want to put it up around the top of them. And so we came up with a plan and presented it, and the board approved it, and we've been making them ever since.
That's outstanding. And these are for the folks, either the families keep them afterward, or they typically get back to you
No,
guys?
the family can keep them afterwards.
Oh, now that's a wonderful gesture. What quilt would you like to show me first here? I'm fascinated by this one, the first one here.
You like this one?
Show that one.
I want to save that. I want to save that other one for last, because I'm thinking of going into hospice care, so that I could get one of these quilts.
So this is the size.
Okay, so it's like 4 feet by 4 feet or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 by 5.
It's got a beautiful backing. Quilting is probably easier to see on this side.
Yeah,
but
that
it's
looks
just beautifully machine quilted.
okay.
So we have a couple ladies that put them together, and then a couple that do the binding, and then somebody else that does the quilting.
This is this is kind of an interesting note to this quilt. And let me see it.
Yeah.
Kind of an interesting note to this quilt is you were talking about you have difficulty with masculine quilts.
Yes.
And this one you've been able to get choo-choo trains.
Steam engines.
There it is. Yeah, steam engines, and you have depots and stuff on there, and all kinds of stuff. That's just fantastic. You figure that's probably more for a male patient.
Yes.
Oh, that's outstanding. What quilt do we want to show next? What do you have there?
We'll show this one. This is just a floral with a pretty floral border.
Okay, let's. Well, yeah, that is outstanding. I hate to cover you up there, Shirley. You all right with that?
I'm warm. Yeah.
She's very warm. Oh, that's just an outstanding little floral pattern there, in pink and different colors.
Yes, and then the quilting is butterflies.
Well, how about that? Look at that. Look at there. You can see the butterflies in the quilting, like right there. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's see another one. What do you want to show that one?
I really like this one.
You were gonna keep that one for yourself, weren't you?
No. I'm not a farmer, but we've got lots of farmers.
Yeah.
So this is one that I absolutely love. I love the coloring in it and the farm theme.
Let's fold that up, and I'll put the close up on it, so I can kind of get people to have an idea of what you're talking about. Look at the Farm All poster and all kinds of tractors and stuff. And boy, I know some aging farmers that will kill for this. They're going to be breaking down your door for a quilt like that. All right, show me the one I want. If you show me the one that I'm going to join, that I'm joining hospice care for here, Cheryl McCarty and Shirley Acree here joining us on the show today. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. The St. Louis Blues season opened last night, and this is fantastic. Says it's got the blues pattern as well as the older blues pattern, the newer blues pattern, and then, of course, you've got the fleur-de-lis on there, another blues pattern, all kinds of patterns. But the other fantastic part might be easiest to see that on the backside. Oh, wow, it's even got skates.
Yeah.
Let's, all right, we've got to bring that one down here. Let's get that one in the close-up.
Oh, there we go.
Look at the skate you see there. The quilted, look at that quilting of pucks as well as sticks.
Got a helmet here.
How about, I see the helmet, there it is. How about, who in their right mind comes up with such a crazy quilt? That's fantastic. I'm not asking who. I was told not to ask, but a volunteer has offered that, and that's going to be at some point given to a patient.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You got to find the right patient for that one.
Absolutely.
Though,
yeah. We'll save it.
Shirley?
We'll save it until we have that blues fan, and yeah.
Well, see, now that's another reason, folks, for you to volunteer to help the hospice. If someone has, Shirley, if someone has questions at all about hospice program, what's the best way to get a hold of you? Do they need to get a hold of you? What do they do?
If they've just got questions, they can give us a call at the health department, 662-4406. Any of the nurses in the office will help them out and answer the questions that they've got.
I mean, that's the thing. Some people might be more comfortable talking to you folks than their scary doctor or something. You never know.
Yeah, and we can give them the details, what it takes to qualify, what services we're able to bring into the home. But then also, if they just want a consultation, like several family members, we all want to sit at the kitchen table. What can you offer us?
Yeah.
We'll come to the home. We'll do that consultation and figure out what we can do to help them manage easier and just a little smoother.
There you go. Anything to make the transition. I just can't get away from that word because I heard it on some movie, and I guess anything you can do to make the passing smoother.
Yes.
It's easier for everybody. That's for sure. And again, the volunteers, they can always use more funds, folks. And the Me Raffle, the drawing is going to be October 29th. Get tickets at the Clay County Health Department, or you can get tickets at the Louisville Harvest Festival. And I suspect that do they have tickets at Blair's and at Salt and Strings too?
We don't have tickets out there. I didn't want to burden them with having to sell the tickets.
They're already doing a lot, aren't they?
They are. They're busy at work and
busy.
Yeah.
Is it is it for processing too? If I didn't want to buy meat, would I be able to use that for processing?
You sure could. Because it's just $200 certificate. You spend it how you want it.
The hunting season's coming, folks. It's there you go. They'll process and that'd probably take care of it. Ladies, thank you so much for being here, and hope you got your word out.
Thanks.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you having us.
Let me know if I can help you again, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.